I want to ask you a question, Hooch. If you could sit down with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? And talk to them, have a conversation.
Trudy would be first, my mother, because although I did get a lot out because I knew that, she was sick, so, we did some things and I was able to explain some things. But, when a person says things all the time, when they say it again, you kind of like don't take it as serious because you've heard it several times. Mm-hmm. And she said, I want to die. But I'm thinking, okay, this is just another thing coming out of your mouth, mother, but this time it really happened. They called me at the hospital, man, she's gone. And it was, so don't ever take that for granted. So that would be one of the people. My son, 19 years old, got murdered on Roosevelt Street. I would like to talk to him because the first thing I would want to tell him is you can get money again, but you can't get your life again. So in under your attempts that it was a robbery, you should have just gave the money up because, you would still be here, and it hurts me so bad that you're not here. And I wish I could have told you that, but, me and his mother was like not in a deep relationship, so it was kind of like a wedlock baby. And so, but we had just started getting close, and he chose the streets, such as his dad. So I was getting tight for the situations that he was going to be enduring, but I wasn't able to get around him in time to let him know that. So that would be second. And third would be my brother, Richard Taylor, gangster disciple on Northumberland. Caught bodies, rest in peace. But he killed himself. And, my thing is, big brother, you were selfish. So I would love to sit down and say, why would you do this to mom? Why did you break my heart? They came to see me in jail with that story, telling me that you hung yourself. And God don't respect people that killed herself. So I would want to talk to him again too. But I ain't taking away from the love that I got for you because I love you, you're my brother. And I wouldn't have did 50 years either, so I understand. But, yeah, I would want to talk to you too. So those are my big 3.
Damn, Hooch, you just touched me, man. God damn, bro.
Him saying that, I was talking to somebody in my family, and his nephew just took his life.
Damn.
And it's just, it hit different.
Really do.
When somebody take their own life.
What I'll say about that.
You can't look at it like somebody murdered them. You chose this. Like, why did you do this?
Y'all got to remember, man.
That was the worst ever.
Sonya Mass was just killed, right? What's her name? Was Sonya Mass in Illinois?
Minnesota? Is one of the cops killed?
Yes. Mental illness is the most untreated thing in the black community.
Right.
We are all traumatized from things that we went through in our younger days. I can't tell you a black person that I've ran into and don't know that hasn't been traumatized by some form of fashion. It could be racism, seeing somebody killed, coming up in your household. We are a group of traumatized people, and we need to seek help. I think I really do. Don't be afraid.
I seek help.
To go sit down and talk to somebody. You're not crazy. You just need help. Right. You just need somebody to talk to.
To reflect on things.
Peggy Herrera, I'm going to try to get her back in. She's a mental health counselor out of what's she out of the Bronx? I think she's out of Bronx, New York. Yeah. I'm gonna get her to come in here. But
we
listen here,
briefly before.
You're my dog, man. I didn't even know you lost your son. I do remember my wife telling me about your brother.
Yep.
I knew your moms. Her and Natalie moms, your cousin,
Karen,
always Heem, you know what I'm saying? So I did meet your mother because they was off the chain.
Oh, they was terrible.
They used to ride around that Escalade. You know how they do.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
My Lord, that's Roy's mother.
Yes. Damn, man, that just touched me, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You already know, man, I love you, man. We've been dogs for years. When this 25, 30 years plus knowing you.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, my heart go out to you and your family, man.
Thank you.
And, you just hit me hard with that one right there, man. You know, I'm blessed, all my kids here. And I've been around other friends, family that lost people to suicide. And it's mental illness. And we never really know how to deal with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we all suffer from it.
Right.
So
we got to become an advocate for it.
Yes, we all suffer from it.
You know, we got to use this platform to try to help it any way we can.
And I just want to say, man, my person that I'm talking about, you know who you is. You know what I'm saying? We talk just about every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, cuz you need to talk I'm always here. I'm a phone call away. I come and sit with you. We could kick it on the phone. We could go and do whatever. Put the drone in the air.
That's good you said that because a lot of people. That's the thing.
Holler, man.
That's good you said that, Will, because a lot of people is scared to approach you with that.
Yeah.
Like they feel uncomfortable. I can't go to my cousin and tell him that I'm suffering from mental illness or I need to talk to somebody. That's a lie. If you love somebody or if you need somebody to talk to, call on a person that you love and talk to them. And so many people are scared to do it. And what you did, if you a person that knows somebody that's suffering from mental illness, send that out in the text or send that out via whatever and let them know that don't be scared. Come talk to me.
Right.
I'm willing to talk to you about it because I'm telling you, if some people feel like that they can't talk to nobody and you know what's next, they end up committing suicide because, hey, listen, nobody cares about me. Nobody wants to talk to me. And I had a daughter that suffers from mental illness real bad. I'm glad you touched on this. And I didn't even know this because her mother is so secretive. So her mother never told me that, that she tried to kill herself.
Wow.
So it took for me and her to get into a heated argument for her to say, you don't even know. I tried to kill myself. I split my wrist and everything. Looking like, you didn't call me with this? You called me with, she needs sneakers and everything else, but you didn't call me with something that's more detrimental than anything with her trying to take her life. And it probably had a lot to do with me. Because, where's my dad? Where's my attention at?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And as a kid, me growing up, I wasn't the greatest. And I think that's why God sat me down and gave me a reality check because, he don't appreciate that. I'm blessing you, son. You're supposed to take care of all your kids, regardless of how it happened. Once it happened, it happened. That's your kid. Take care of every one of them, treat them right, be in their life. And I didn't do that well as a kid because I was running around in the streets doing me and being a damn fool and the more important stuff that I didn't do, which maturity has set now. I want grandbabies. I want everybody.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man now.
I made a commitment, Hooch, when I came home, when I had to do that little bid. I said, what? We was in the streets, right?
Right.
I wasn't the best father. I was the greatest provider in the world.
Right.
My kids played in Jordans. They never had the same bike. Every year they got a new bike. They, like I said, they played in what people wore to school. They played in it, Right. I made a commitment when I came home from prison. I said I was going to be a dad.
Right.
I'm going to be a father. I'm going to be a dad.
That's what
I'm going to focus on my kids. It ain't about me no more.
That's what I'm on.
And that's what I did. And I thank God for myself. None of my kids is in prison. And again, R.I.P. to your son.
Still alive.
None of them is, has passed away.
Right.
They all here. Touch me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I love you for that.
They know. It's that Eastside Grammy. You know where to find me, nigga. I let that bitch breathe. We gon' kill these niggas, though. Look.